Today we're going to be unboxing the Panasonic Lumix G7. Now this is one of Panasonic's newest Micro Four Thirds cameras that shoots in 4K. We will be doing a full review of this camera, so please subscribe to stay tuned for that review. Let's go ahead and get it out of the box. Okay, open the box up. You have software CDs, the manuals and all that stuff. Open the inner shelf up. Okay, here's the Lumix G7 camera body. It looks much like a DSLR. It has a bit of that form factor to it. It does look a little bigger than the G6, which we also reviewed. You have the camera strap, which we'll put on later. Then you have the lens hood, which is useful for shooting in bright sunlight. Now this is the kit that comes with the 14 to 42 millimeter lens. There's also one other lens option, and I'll put that in the description below in case you're looking to check it out. And we have some more stuff tucked inside this compartment here. We have what appears to be a micro USB to USB cable, probably to charge the camera or connect it to a computer. Next we have the battery charger, which actually has a rather striking resemblance to Canon's battery chargers. And last but not least, we have the 7.2 volt 1200 milliamp hour battery, and it is a BLC 12PP battery. Now before you power on your camera for the first time, make sure to charge your battery. So put it into the charger, give it a full charge before you power the camera on. Now the manual on the camera seems to be pretty well written. Everything's very clearly laid out. It seems very easy to set up the camera the first time. So make sure to read your manual before you've set up the camera for the first time. Attaching the strap on the camera seems fairly straightforward. You want to first pull the strap out of this little holder and then loop it through the attachment point, then loop it back through this plastic holder, pull it through. And once you've pulled it through a little bit, now it's time to loosen this strap here. Now there's this little plastic lock here, and what you have to do is pull the strap out a little bit, loosen it up, so that you can now fit this strap that you just pulled through the holder through that locking mechanism. Pull it through and then loop it around and then pull it downwards. Pull it downwards nice and firm, and that should lock your strap in place. You want to repeat this for both sides. Attaching the 14 to 42 millimeter lens is also fairly straightforward. You're going to remove the lens cap by rotating it counterclockwise and then remove the cover on the lens itself. Now make sure to match up the red lens alignment mark on the camera and the lens and gently turn it clockwise until it locks into place. Now since the Lumix G7 records 4K video and 1080p at a reasonably high bitrate, we really recommend getting a very good SD card. Now one of the SD cards that I recommend is the SanDisk Extreme. Now this is the slightly older version of the SanDisk Extreme. The newer version can do transfer rates of up to 90 megabytes per second. Now this is a class 10 rated card, but more importantly it's also rated as a UHS Speed Class 3 card, so it makes it very compatible for 4K video. Make sure to get a really good SD card. If you don't, you will have trouble recording on this camera. I'll put a link to this card in the description below in case you're looking to buy one. The SD card slot is on the bottom and it's with the battery slot. So let's put the SD card in. And there you go, it's installed. Let's install the battery. Pops into place. Close the battery compartment. So let's power up the camera for the first time. I'm going to open the screen up and turn the camera on by moving the switch to the on position. And there you go. The screen is on. Then it asks you to set the language. So I'm going to hit English and I'm going to hit clock set. And let's set the time. Hit set. And that's been complete. And then it asks you to set the home area. I'm going to set it as this home, which is North America. And there we go. The camera is ready to use. It has some funny lines on it. I have no idea why. Let's figure out why. I turned the camera off and then turned it back on again, and all those lines disappeared, and now the camera is working normally. Camera is now ready to use. Now we will be doing in-depth tests of this camera, and I'll be doing a full review of the camera and posting that full review. So if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to stay tuned for that review. If you're looking to buy this camera, I'll put links to this camera, the SD card, and the other items that I mentioned in the description below. And as always, thank you very much for watching.